Hello everybody, welcome to episode 6 of Jacket Talk. Today we are in classroom 205 here at the South Campus, and here we have
Miss Rodriguez.
Hi Ms. Rodriguez, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
So what do you teach here in classroom 205?
Okay, so we are in the second floor at the high school and in the South Campus, and we teach biology.
That's really good. So what do you like teaching most about biology?
I think the topic that we're in right now is protein synthesis, how our DNA gets decoded by scientists and they're able to figure it out, different characteristics of animals and organisms, and they use this information for investigations and stuff like that.
That sounds really interesting. Personally, I never fully understood biology, but when I took your course, I had a very good understanding of it. We did a lot of fun projects. One I do remember was the cell cake. You made us bake a cake and decorate it with frosting to look like a cell. And I found that very engaging and very memorable.
That was a very delicious topic.
It was really good. So how's your class going? What do they think of the course? What are they working on?
Well, I do teach freshmen, so they're very nervous. One of the things that they right now, since we're going over protein synthesis, breeding bases, and nitrogenous bases, they're very nervous and they're scared.
Yeah, I remember freshman year when I first came here, I was pretty nervous too because, you're intimidated. It's high school now, it's not middle school. But I know you had a very welcoming environment in the class. You treated us very well.
Thank you.
So I understand their intimidation, but overall, I know they'll succeed in the class.
Yes.
Do you mind telling us where you got your education in biology?
Yes, so I actually had a soccer scholarship. So I went from the Valley, I went 9 hours from here to Tyler, Texas. It's called Texas State.
Oh.
Not Texas State, Texas College. And it was far away from here. I was the first one in my house to leave the house. So it was a big thing, but we came back, graduated with a major in biology and minor in chemistry. That
sounds really fun. I know I heard a few months ago you actually got your master's at Texas State University.
Yes, we're very proud, my family, because it does take a teamwork to get your master's degree, but the district actually came up with an idea, and they helped us out with a scholarship, and we were able to do it. It was hard, but we did it.
That sounds wonderful. I know I saw all the pictures with all the teachers together and you all jumping in the river, which is a Texas State tradition. And so after that experience, how do you feel now being a biology teacher?
Well, after you have your master's degree, you kind of feel like there's a lot of learning, and you have more of an open mindset that even though you become an adult, you still got to keep learning more, because there's more things to learn and be able to understand, to help our students, and be able to be a teacher that is going to be helping out in the future for our new teachers that are coming in.
I really do agree with that. I remember you always helping the new teachers out in this hallway. So I see that's a very big characteristic in you.
Thank you.
You help a lot of other teachers, and not just teachers, students as well. So as we aforementioned, you stated that your students were nervous since they were freshmen. What advice do you have to give to the incoming freshmen?
My advice to them is to be able to make mistakes and be able to be adaptable to your teachers. Everybody's different, and be able to adapt to every type of teacher that you have, and to be nice and to be kind with each other. I think that's what connects us as a community, and it starts with you, the students. You all need to get along, and I like to say this, it's kind of like, be the light for others. You might not know, but you might be very special for somebody, and to keep understanding that education should be one of your first priorities to have.
Yes, that's very well put. Education shapes us all, and I think even through our mistakes and challenges, we find out what we like and what we don't like, and that guides us to our passions and what we want to pursue in the future. So.
Yes, and that brings me to, I tell my kids all the time, they'll take a quiz or they'll take questions and they're, no, we got it wrong, we don't know it. And I'm like over here like, yes, they got it wrong. Because you have to make mistakes in order to grow. So that could be another thing that I can tell my students that are incoming, or anybody, be ready to make mistakes. And when you're making mistakes, that means that you're working on something.
Yes, I know. Even my interest, I do make a lot of mistakes, but that's life. We're all still learning. It's our first time here, and I think just enjoy every minute of it. So thank you very much for this interview.
Whoa, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So that concludes episode 6 of Jacket Talk. We hope to see you next time, and everyone please have a great day. Thank you.
Bye.